Yeah, thanks, I appreciate it.
Of course, you're doing a great job sticking with it. I'll follow up as soon as I find out more.
How did the LA maintain?
What are we working on?
We're working on our essays right now. We're just like revising what we have.
Is there anything you want me to do?
Actually, can you take a look at my thesis statement for me? Just let me know if I'm missing anything.
So it looks like you've got a pretty concrete thesis. It looks like you're addressing logos, pathos, and ethos, but you're not really making a judgment on, whether or not the author uses those effectively. So how might you do that?
To make a judgment, I guess I could look at how the author uses ethos, logos, and pathos to make his purpose and his impact in his essay.
Yeah. So why don't you take a minute and work on that, and then I'll give it a second.
Okay.
Do you mind if I help you with anything? Is there anything I can look at?
Yeah, I don't really have any questions.
I'll just take a quick read through that.
Okay.
Okay, good thesis. It looks like you're passing judgment effectively. For this first paragraph, I am kind of seeing that you're not necessarily analyzing those quotes. You're kind of almost rehashing them in a summary sort of way. So I would definitely suggest maybe explaining why those quotes really relate to your thesis and go a little in depth into that, just so that your essay is stronger overall and you kind of get your point across a little bit better. But other than that, it looks really good. The structure looks good. So yeah, that's something I'll work on.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely try and find ways to make my perspective stand out in my paragraph. Thank you.
And then maybe when you're both done, you can switch. This way I don't have to look at it and you guys can kind of each other feedback.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Are you ready to switch?
Yeah. So I see that you changed a lot of your analysis. Now I can see that you're actually explaining what the quote means and why the author uses the quote rather than just rephrasing what the author already said in his essay, which is really nice.
Okay, yeah, thank you. I changed a lot. So I really like your new thesis because I think it actually shows way more of your judgment on the entire essay. I like how you said the author uses ethos, logos, and pathos in his essay to strengthen his overall purpose of displaying the importance of technology to his audience. Because I think different from your old one, it shows a lot more like your perspective.
One thing I also really liked about your essay is that you rephrase the thesis in your conclusion, so it all draws back in the end, and it becomes like a continuous piece. I think I might also try that in my essay.
Yeah, thank you. And I also like in your second paragraph, how you use that quote. I think that was a good quote because I used it in my third paragraph, but I used it for a completely different perspective. So I like how you saw that differently.
We're feeling good.
Yeah.
We feel really confident after you told us what to fix and what to change, and after you gave us advice.
Yeah, and we just switched essays, so I was able to see from a different perspective her changes, and I think that helped a lot because she's able to tell me things that I didn't notice before.
All right, that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.